Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dio. This is Lobotomy Corporation. I tried to get... Unfortunately, I couldn't break free from this thing. I couldn't click on the characters, and this thing goes super fast. It is definitely killable, but you need to also be able to like actually click your guys, and that was a problem. So, I'm just going to go ahead and click retry. So, that's the problem. And there's a pretty good chance we'll get Wolf at least once. And of course the biggest issue is the magical girl as well. But it's doable. So I'm going to do some shuffling real quick of the characters. So we're going to do this. I'm sure the lottery is safe. And I want to make a team that's all my good offensive characters. So we need everyone... Well, Byakuran has to be by herself anyway, so that's fine. Where's our other gun person? Star Sapphire, that's fine. We'll put you over here. So I want all the ranged in one group, or all the good ranged in one group. I'll be you guys. Minus Yuka. Then we'll put Yuka over here, that's fine. Byakuran I'm going to send downstairs, so that's fine too. That is a ranged weapon. Let's get rid of Flandra, we don't need her. Don't really need Yuka. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright. Core suppression. Okay. Byakuran, go downstairs. She's kind of just down here for certain reasons. Tate, work on that. Chole, work on that. Speed up. So I'm moving everyone down here, so if the Nameless Fetus does go bonkers again, I have a way to I can do immediate roulette and hopefully take care of it before the freaking magical girl goes berserk. Anyway, let's keep working on this. And what I can do with the big bad wolf is send somebody to get devoured by it, maybe. It's still not a good option, but at least keep it at bay for a little while. But yeah, as you can see, it just kind of escalates, and bad luck and having certain abnormalities can lead to very, very vicious combinations. Yeah, it's already randomizing it. but we're doing it for Malkuth. We'll get this done. If I fail again, I'll try the other one. I do know what the other one is, and it probably is actually easier. Maybe. I mean, it'll be hard to compare to your works being randomized. And I think you can't do this one until at least after day 21, which means I think you have to have access to the downstairs. Everything's clustered, blah 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 blah. Yeah. You get the idea. So the danger is not the ordeals. The ordeals are pretty easy. We would have had the monoliths if we had gone through with it. But more than likely we would have probably gotten slaughtered by the wolf. The wolf is super fast and hits multiple targets and hits really hard. And attacks pretty fast. The magical girl is slow moving, teleports, and does massive damage, but you can kind of just shoot at it until it dies. And it only goes into hallways, kind of similar to the big devouring monster we had to deal with in the Dusk ordeal. This would go a little bit faster if we would stop randomizing my stuff, but okay. Okay, this one's not too bad. Teddy bear does white damage. I need to make note of who I'm sending. I'll send Erin. I'll write that down on my board. So I know that she's being sent there. And then for the wall gazer, we'll do, it doesn't really matter what we do. It's not going to be happy. But I don't want it to scream, so we'll send the Chirin. Okay, so we're pretty safe on that front. Keep working on this. Did insight work? Which would be very low for her, but that should still be okay. This did instinct work, which is bad, but it should be fine. She's just gonna be beat up a bit. We have an orange ordeal, which is gonna be the food or whatever it's called. Okay, let Hitata heal. Okay. Jolly go. Alright, Wall Gazer is down to 1. So if we get her again, we'll have to move someone around. Oh, did I not move, hey, Tate, go hang out here. Thank you. Now go. So I'm moving those people down to the center room because the food will only appear in hallways. Gain the best results for Fairy Festival, that's okay. luckily the fairies heal her, so, and they do red damage, so it's all safe. As long as she doesn't just keel over. Okay. Alright, let's get ready. We got food next. Okay. Oh right. Byakuran, where are you? Here you are. Nope, that's not you. Where are you, Byakuran? Down here. Okay, suppress those. Also down the bottom floor there too. You guys do your thing. Should be fine. There shouldn't be any too much danger. These are pretty top tier characters. They're vulnerable to red damage. Kyoko, you do it. Go punch those things. Okay. Okay. Looks like you're good there. Kyoko's kicking butt. Yeah, punch those things. Okay. Byakuran, get away. Byakuran? No, you want to murder. Just do this. Like, I have trouble just clicking on them for some reason. Okay, now go. Okay. The other ones moved, they went to the other floor. Okay. Yeah, go Kyoko. Okay. You, hang out there. Alright. Back to work. Alright. So that's progress. So main thing is pray we don't get the wolf. Pray we don't get this thing either. But this thing is not as bad. So next one will be 8, then it'll be Noon Ordeal, so that's 4. Alright. I really hope we don't get the wolf. Because I have one mulligan. I can send somebody there to die. But after that, I no matter what I do, the wolf will be deployed, and problems will come up. And it's even worse is the fact that if it happens and everyone's working on ordeals, we're going to be in some trouble. And note that the number of rooms it affects isn't really reduced. So it's the same as if we were doing day 25 right now. Which is bad because 4 of those rooms will never melt down. So it just kind of ensures that everything's going to be bad. But yeah, it's a pretty high chance we're going to get something down here, and it's not going to be fun. But we're going to try. Oh boy, we are going to try. Okay. Let's see what we get. Oh my god, that's all bad. That's all so bad. 4 of them are in the downstairs. Alright. So we need to send somebody here to the tub. Any of these bad results? Repression is. There's not much we can do about it. We'll send Yoshika here. Doesn't really matter what I do with the Grave of Cherry Blossoms, but I actually do want a bad result, so... send Mima for that. Alright. You can work on that. Doesn't matter who, Storm Solder, you work on that. Yakuna, you can work on that. Oh, I need everyone but... we also need to send some other people. Repression. Chirin, you should be able to tank this. You should be able to tank that. This thing is pretty much good on everything except for instinct work, so that's fine. We'll send... This thing does white damage. Erin should be able to handle it. Yeah, she should be perfect. Okay, everyone's moving where they should be. That's good. We're good there. You're doing the tree work, that's fine. You're doing that work, that's fine. Alright, so we just need to keep our eye on the stuff down here. Also, we're not getting an ordeal again. We're getting 10 now. 10 rims. Okay, I got instinct on Nameless Fetus, so we're good on that. But we're running out of time on this stuff. Okay, you did that. It's hopeless for you, I know. Of course I got the worst result, of course. I got Insight. Okay, I think we're okay here. I don't think we lost anyone. No, we didn't. We got a really bad result with Magical Girl, though. With that in mind, we're gonna move you guys down there. Okay, good news. It didn't drop the Q counter. So I can sacrifice people to that thing. Bad news. Dreaming Current's gonna drop on Q counter. Okay, where are you? Okay, you're here. I need people who has ranged weapons, which is, I believe, this team. And it looks like... Nope, that's not that team. It's this team. It's resistant. It takes only half damage from white, but it's still better than nothing. Should be able to... There, I'm just keeping an eye on Erin, just to make sure she's not in a hallway when this thing teleports. Perfect. So yeah, our focus is just dealing with this real quick. I don't want this anywhere near us while we're working. You almost here, Erin? Yes, everyone's here. Okay, it's half dead. That's a bad one. But it's doable, technically. Go to here. Go to here. Just gonna wait until it does its thing. Okay, that's fine. That I can work with. Anyway, I put them all in one team because it's just easier for me to click them all together as one group and then tell them all to back off at the same time. Did it. Alright, this was security team. What's the security team? Can't be. Oh yeah, that's right, because Hatate is from a different team. I got really confused because I had Hatate planted there. Okay, back to work. I had a bad result, but as long as I don't panic, it looks like it does not drop the kill-off counter. So we're kind of good. We're actually in kind of good shape. We are down to 9 generics, but that's fine. We can work with that. Anyway, back to work on this. Sorry if I'm going slow, but I kind of want to succeed with minimum casualties. And this stuff can escalate very quickly if we let it go out of control. Fine down there. I'm just glad we have kind of a workaround for the wolf. It's not the best workaround, but it's a workaround. Also, one thing I can also take advantage of is these shields, which I will need to keep in mind. If we end up having to fight the big bad wolf, that will be an option. I wonder if it works while you're like doing like other work as well. Not sure. 10 rooms, there's high probability we're gonna get the downstairs stuff again, which is gonna suck. What really sucked was the fact I got kind of all the bad, worst possibilities in a lot of cases. The only one I didn't get a bad one was Nameless Fetus, which is why we still have an additional person alive right now. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. We do have someone down here. It's not a big deal. So we just gotta make sure we're not looking at it. We've used Erin for this one, so we just gotta keep that in mind as well. I believe best result here is repression. As long as we don't get attachment, it should be okay. It does white damage. He's resistant to white damage. You are. But I think I'll actually send Erin to do that. Bloodbath is pretty safe. So we'll send just somebody, we'll send a local. Gogosa, you should be okay. As long as it's fortitude, above fortitude and temperance, and yeah, you're good on both. All right. We need to send a generic upstairs to put on that. Bjorkren will work on this and pray for the best. Okay. I'm not too concerned about the knight. We need to send somebody for this. It does white damage. Don't send Erin. I've already sent somebody else. We'll send Aya. She should be able to tank it. Okay, those people working on that. Fairies are gonna have to wait because they're right now being worked on. Dreaming Current. I sent, I think I sent Yuka last time. No, I sent Erin last time. This time we'll send Yuka. Yeah, that's fine. What's this thing do? It does red damage. Okay. This thing does white damage. Doesn't really matter what we do, but I'm going to go ahead and do this work and hopefully it'll be okay. I'll send New Hoju there. I don't like that, but I think that might be my best bet. How many boxes is it? 18? So that's well, no, that's not right. No, it is right. It can be up to 18. So that means at half damage, it's going to be doing what, 2 to 4? Or sorry, 2 to 3? That'll possibly be what, 54 damage. She can almost tank it. We need someone with insanely high. Yeah, we don't have anyone. New Hoju, good luck. Hopefully you don't get devoured. And then down here, this thing has some picky stuff as well. We need to do repression work and make sure no one's looking. And it is red damage. So we need someone with lots of health. Which health is not really my group's forte. But I think that'll do. We'll send Nima and hope for the best. Yeah. Everything else is fine. Everyone else is working. Okay. And we're gonna have a red ordeal, which means clowns and more clowns. Also, our cherry blossom's at 2, but it should be okay. Problem. Oh. You make it in time? You made it in time. And you make it in time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Break the order. Cancel the order. No, cancel. Dude, get out of there. It won't let me cancel the... I can't cancel the order. Alright, everyone. Get out of there. How's everyone else doing? So, New is dead. So that's another thing about this particular boss fight. You can't cancel orders. So once you send somebody, that's it. Alright. This thing's vulnerable to red damage. I don't know how much damage this thing does. I'm going to stick to just ranged attacks. Actually, it's not too bad. Well, I heard it might actually have some sewer to super attack, which scares me. So it's resistant to everything else, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, this thing has a super combo. As you saw, it just started slamming stuff and it just... Yeah, Crane. Get to the next floor. Yeah, you go back to where you were. That's fine, stick up there. Okay, that's what I needed. By the way, I think this thing heals when it grabs hearts. Yeah, it just heals to full. Or heals a lot. Oh, run! I should have just let it. I should have just let it happen. I should have let it melt down. So that was my bad. So we lost new, which means we lost these. So I'll rebuy them. Alright. Let's go ahead and send you back down here. Everyone else can return here as well. Alright. Next is the new ordeal. And get that started. This goes without saying, if this video goes on long, I will split it. So if you see it fade out or whatever, well, for all you know, it could be already at the second video. Alright. And unfortunately, we can't finish other quest while we're here, which is a bit unfortunate. But at least I know I can take on that thing. If I had, just tried to tank it sooner, I probably could have killed it faster. But I was a bit worried about that super combo. The other issue is I'm actually running out of personnel. But it's doable. So the question is do I just need to hit 6? Because if that's it, I mean, I can make that happen. Hojo's dead. Okay, yeah, this room's looking pretty sparse now. That's just simply because one person's dead and the other person's in a different room. Alright. Okay, let's do this. So first it's going to be one big guy. Oh, I couldn't do it. Awesome, we don't have to deal with the clowns. Also, we got proven competence 4 clear. So yeah, we actually got quest completed. 2 dead out of 25. And as you can see, this thing gets crazy. Just get a bunch of meltdowns. I mean, the best situation is you actually get ordeals, because ordeals you can actually control. So we got first trumpet twice. We did lose new Hoju, which sucks, but out of all the people I could have lost, because I brought all my top tier characters and generics, New was probably our least effective, and to be honest, she wasn't having much luck with getting drops, so her stats were just kind of stagnant. Anyway, skip to next day, I guess. Give me a moment. Alright, let's see what happens. Skip to next day. Yes, please. Open can of well cheers. Somewhere in the distance you hear seagulls. I'm grabbing this because yeah, I'm grabbing this. Just so I can have it for completion's sake. Only one. Hello, A. I am very, very glad to join this team. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is... I will try my best to help the team. I was writing a report. Where did it go? Nothing can be done with only passion. It's clear what mistakes being impatient brings, so we needed to take the time. The situation was not good enough to permit memorizing names or responding to meaningless gestures. It wasn't after a very long time had passed that I thought giving praise once in a while may be good. Ask if everything's okay. You are so random. I think you confuse us as human beings sometimes. I feel like I had a dream for the first time in a while. Other Sephiroths told me that I damaged the facility a lot. Have you ever felt it, Manager? The feeling of sailing the ocean without any map? It's like you are groping through darkness. I feel like an island on the vast ocean. I am in the control team. Nobody knows how much pressure I get to command everyone. I'm sure you know how it feels. Everything collapses when you start to think you might not be able to do it. Have you ever seen the eyes of dying employees? Don't avoid them saying there's nothing you can do for them. Don't be sorry to the dying sacrifices. Don't blame yourself thinking you could have done better. Only after you can see things the way they are, can you also see other things. I saw you overcoming unavoidable ordeals. Those ordeals probably originated from me. To be honest, I didn't think you would make it. Am I being too honest? You can't change the past, I know. Don't expect you to be a shiny beacon or this place will suddenly become peaceful and warm. But maybe I can just try to wait. We will take all those horrible moments while you take the pain. Just like now. Will to stand up straight. Seed of light germination, 10%. Yes, I never expected it to be restored, but I was wrong this time. I tried to tell you it was reckless, but it wasn't such a big loss on our end. We realized that a bunch of energy was refined during the process of restoring the Sephiroths. Other Sephiroths were deactivated, or I should say, put into hibernation. I am a machine. I remember everything. There was a person with a belief. The belief was hope, a light full of aspiration. Proof that the world is still worthy, and a compass which showed the path for them. A destiny placed upon them since the beginning of time, but an holy instinct forgotten by most people. That person started to tell us that we are slowly calling forth an inescapable disaster. That person also told us we are all losing something, but we don't even know what it is we are losing. No one believed the story at first. Everyone could walk, see, hear, and all disease have long since been conquered. But more and more people joined the strong belief soon. In a place where history and promises were gone, it was a precious step. Although it took a lot of time to conclude that the shell must be broken. After the decision had been made, all seemed well. Alright. Disciplinary team or the welfare team? Red or blue? Let's unlock the disciplinary team. So that's Gabura. Other options, welfare team, which is Chest. I've seen like this person's portrait before, but other than that, I don't really know anything about what's down here. I'm in charge of disciplinary team. Are you want to expand disciplinary team before continuing? Alright. Malkuth complete synchronization. Increase clear reward LOB per day. Employees move faster. Relevant department won't be influenced by Qliphoth Meltdown. So, which is both good and bad. So, the way, what happens whenever you complete one of these things, one is you see Malkuth of what she really is, which is a robot. And then you get these things based off of what department you've cleared out. So We now get more lob points per day, which is great, because we can always use more, even though I have 122 of them right now. All employees move faster, which is great, because I actually didn't make it to the 10-man fast enough. And yeah. Imprint memory repository, day 26. It's taking a little while to save all that. Core suppression and condition. Require core suppression of all ASEA Upper Sephira. So we're not going to have to worry about any of this down here until we clear out the stuff here. Cannot try the core suppress on memory imprint day. So we can't actually do the core suppress condition on this day. But also, the stuff up here will never suffer meltdowns, which is kind of bad because these are actually the easy things. But it should be safe. Also, we have this thing now. We have Well Cheers. We already know what Well Cheers does. I just wanted something familiar down here to actually work with. I'm actually kind of glad that there's a Zan rank down here for once. So we can actually send some low-level characters down here to kind of work on it. I think that's kind of a good thing that we kind of need. And yeah. Let's I'll rehire you real quick, or hire a new one of you. And we need some new people. And since now we kind of have some stuff down here we can work with, I think that's a good situation to be in. We've already done all the quest about the meltdown levels, so we should be good on that front. And you know we can handle a decent number of abnormalities at this point. We can handle Tin Man, we can handle Magical Girl, we can definitely handle Fragment of the Universe. So if we can get just one more, either Big Bad Wolf or the Black Swan, we can complete this mission as well. And if we complete that mission, we might be on a good situation. Anyway, this video's gone on long enough, I apologize. I'm a bit exhausted from recording so many videos at once, but I really wanted to try out this boss fight, and it's definitely kind of interesting. Definitely takes the mechanics and just adds a little extra that just makes it all the more difficult. Malkuth is definitely one of the harder ones. I believe Yasad's actually a bit easier from what I've read. From now on I'm not going to actually read them, but I just wanted to kind of get an idea of what was expected. But it was pretty much what I already kind of knew when I initially tried it out on a couple of videos ago. It's just an added effect, and it gets worse and worse as time progresses. So, oh, also, Maximum Ordeal is now midnight, so look forward to that. I'm the Depressed Hero, this is Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys later.